Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. QNT completely escalating. I already posted a signal when a resistance was just about or was just breaking earlier today for gold members. I can't remember where was the price. The price was just at $122 and my first target was 139 basically. It did get there and we are below that, so it's great. It worked out nicely, but I already made you aware in the last video as well. I made you aware in the last few days on Telegram and Discord that we still have our bullish scenario here, and yeah, really good hit rate, I would say here. I mean, you see it here. We talked about this as a potential pullback zone, yeah, or for pullback traders, potentially an entry point here as well. And this was a very bullish structure, a 1-2-1-2 setup, and yeah, so parameters were very clearly defined. Mentioned to you that of course the $120 level needs to break, but then this could lead to a rapid increase, obviously, to that target range, to the initial target for the third wave here around $139. Above that, we've got the 1.38 extension level, which was reached. So the 1.236 was basically the first target, minimum expectation for a third wave. Typically, the more extended target, or the ideal target, is actually here, the 1.38, and then we talk about extensions. I mean, further extensions have to be expected. I mentioned it in the last video that when QNT moves, shouldn't surprise anybody, okay? Shouldn't surprise anybody that QNT started to move aggressively, especially after a break of $120, and especially after we had a very bullish structure here on the chart. So yeah, no surprise. We see altcoins move, you know, all over the place, you know, not always all at once, but you see this one, then the other one. And recently someone asked me, you know, what is the best way to identify a coin that is about to move? Well, that's obviously difficult because we don't have a crystal ball. But in my opinion, the best way to identify coins that haven't moved yet, but that who will probably make a big move, is to identify those 1-2 setups. That's essentially why we do it, because we know that we have 5 waves up. That is a first indication that the trend is up. 3-wave corrective pullback into support. That is the signal that, okay, if we hold support, the next wave up should be a third wave. And that's typically the most aggressive wave in a trend. And if we then get another 1-2 setup, which has a decent size, this is an even more bullish structure. And there we go. Okay, so that's the best way to tell that something is about to move. You can wait for the breakout for confirmation, but then you are not getting the best price for an entry. Okay, so again, you have to decide, are you a pullback trader or a breakout trader? Essentially, the price has now moved yeah, towards the ideal target, $143. I've already added the micro support level onto the chart. So if this is something, we need to see the price hold the $121.65 level. It's the 50% Fibonacci retracement that just needs to hold. Any break below that level will indicate that it's already starting to break down. Okay, you know, maybe we can allow it to retest the red zone, but actually I'd like to avoid it, because what we want to avoid is that waves 4 and 1 overlap. To be fair, it would already be quite a substantial decline if we really go all the way down to 121, but it is a volatile market. It is a volatile coin. So ideally we're holding sort of either 132.80 or 126.51. And from here, one more high. Now, I'm not telling you we are doing this pullback right now, even though we already see quite a bit of a rejection from that 1.38 extension level. So, but at the moment, this is not healthy enough for this fourth wave. If we talk about this being a fourth wave, I need to see something like that. Time-wise, a week or so at least, you know, let's say a couple of days at least, you know, 3 days, 4 days. For now, if we go up directly from here, it would simply be an extension of the third wave. And it now makes sense to talk about potential next targets if we get further extensions. At this point, it's not entirely clear if the market, I will just add more extensions to the upside. 1 second. So it is not entirely clear if the third wave already is over. It's reached the ideal target. Yeah. Question is just, okay, is this enough? You know, is this enough, or are we going to extend a little higher? Which is definitely I mentioned in the last video, pretty sure you have to expect this, especially when we talk about QNT. QNT in the past had a tendency to extend quite substantially in third wave. So again, you know, next levels would be 152, 158, 166, 182. So I would, you know, watch out for these, especially as long as we're holding 121.65. At this point, it's not clear if the larger fourth here has started or if we are still within the third wave. If you ask me, I think we are still within the third wave, but we'll see. It already, it reacted to the fib level, quite a substantial reaction, but not enough to confirm that we are in this fourth wave. Yeah, that's my update about QNT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.